Digital Ramblers, welcome to episode 80. Oh my gosh, have we been having some incredible guests. And today, we've got some more incredible guests. Gamble, how are you doing, brother?
I'm good, man. You look like you caught the sun.
Oh man, the sun has caught me. I've been sun-kissed. So is my entire family. Oh my gosh. The skies are just absolutely beautiful blue. And after all that time inside the house, we've had to get out, man.
Well, I'm sure the temperature was in the 80s or close to it, and we're in the 80s now in our episodes. We reached episode 80, great milestone for the show, and it's been a great journey with you. And we're continuing the interviews. We've had a run now of interviews with Sonos, Josh, Logitech, and Lutron, and now we've got some more guests joining us.
Yeah, today's show is a little bit out of the normal. I mean, it's tech-based, but not necessarily a tech device. And so today we have Hiro Smart Home Insurance on the show.
Yeah, we're delighted to welcome Hamish and Krystian from Hiro. They're UK-based business. We're going to learn a lot more about their business and why they're even on the show. You know, an insurance policy on an insurance company on a smart home show.
Yeah.
So I'm looking forward to digging deep. But as always, just a reminder that you can catch up with the show in so many different ways. The big one is the website, digitalrambleshow.com. Go and dig deep into the archives. You've got 79 episodes other than this one to discover. You can also discover us on Facebook, YouTube, and on how many podcast platforms, JJ?
11.
Yeah, podcast is doing great at the moment. I'm glad to see the numbers going back up. I think it took a dive when people weren't commuting to work and doing their regular podcast listening, but it's on the app now as we're all starting to return to work.
Yeah, absolutely. I think a lot of people were on, podcast overdose. And so, they're finally starting to get back in their vehicles. Things are starting to get back to a little bit of normalcy. And they want to get back into their podcast. And friends, thank you so much for allowing Digital Ramble to be a part of that. And we ask if you would be so kind to like, share, subscribe. Let your friends know about the Digital Ramble. There might be an episode that they've been pondering, whether it's lighting control or whole house audio or security. There might be an episode that fits them just right. So if you'd be so kind, share the news. Let them know about the Digital Ramble.
Yeah, and as always, you can become a direct influence on the show by becoming a Patreon. If you go to patreon.com, search for the Digital Ramble, and then for as little as $1 a month, you can support the show and be a direct influence on it.
Yeah, absolutely. And for those that are new to the show, I'm JJ Cannon, CEO of Digital Delight here in Houston, Texas, where we make incredible experiences through technology for residents as well as in small businesses. You can find out more about us at digitaldelight.com.
And my name's Chris Gamble, JJ's co-host over here in the UK. I run a business called Customized. We're based in the east of England, servicing the east and the London area. You can find out more about us and the things we get up to every day at customized.uk.com.
Gamble, let's get into it. Push that button.
Okay, Ramble Force, we are back now with our guests. We have Krystian and Hamish from Hiro Smart Home Insurance. Hey, guys.
Hey, Chris, how are you?
I'm good, thank you. For our audience, introduce yourself to us. Let us know what your positions are in the business. And just a quick one to say hello to the audience.
You can start.
You can start.
No, you're the CEO. You always start with the CEO.
I should be finishing. Okay, right. I'm the founder and CEO of Hiro. Background in smart technology and insurtech. Prior to Hiro, I ran a fairly successful home integration company back in the days. And then 5 years ago, I started the very first insurance company that used smart technology to prevent bad things from happening. It is called Neale. It still exists, but I'm no longer there. I exited to Aviva, a cool kind of insurance company 18 months ago. And well, now I'm at Hiro.
I'm Hamish. I'm the commercial director at Hiro. And the last time I saw you two guys was at CEDIA in Denver when we were walking around. I think we still had the massive check in our hand, didn't we? That we had won from winning the Innovation Alley Prize. Like we were just rocking the world with our massive check. So I've been with Krystian at Hiro now for all of those 18 months. And I've been within what I would class the CEDIA channel most of my career. 8 years with Control 4, 8 months with Crestron, 3 years with Barco, and I did a period of time with Leaf as well. So I'm writing the CI channel, and insurance is a new thing for me, but it's been quite a nice segue in that with Sonic, I was out there talking to insurers because for insurers, escape of water or leaks or plumbing leaks, as we're going to call it, it's a huge issue. So I've had a huge exposure of those 18 months to insurance, but that's for later on in the conversation, I'm sure.
Krystian and Hamish from Hiro Smart Home Insurance, thank you so much for joining us. And I am just absolutely fascinated with this idea of incorporating smart home with insurance. And obviously, it's something that y'all have been thinking about for quite some time. Can you tell our viewers why this might be something that they would want to embrace, and maybe why we're having it on our show?
So there's two elements. As I understand, we've got a mixed viewership for the show. We've got a number of consumers who are interested in about the latest technology and the most amazing things that they can have within their properties. And the other side is we have some professionals from the CI channel as well. And we're here to talk to both of those groups, but in a slightly different fashion. But for homeowners, it's all about fairness. At the moment, you're investing an amount of money in smart technology because it's nice. It makes your environment nicer. It makes your home more enjoyable to live in. But at the same time, some of those devices are reducing the risk of insurance claims within your property. And our feeling is that isn't it only fair if your insurance company rewards you for that investment? If you've got a smart doorbell camera, the chances of someone breaking into your home is reduced. Shouldn't you be rewarded for that? And in some parts of the States, there is a small incentive for having some of these devices like an alarm panel installed or what have you. But here in the UK, it's very rare that an insurance company treats you fairly when it comes to your investment in smart tech. And that's the crux of why we're here.
Yeah, the funny thing on the alarm side, in the UK, actually, you can be penalized for having an alarm system. Very few people know it, but depending on the area your property is in, if your neighbors don't really have alarms, it actually increases your premium because there's something weird in your home. And once you've declared that you have an alarm system and someone's broken into your home and the alarm was not armed, your insurer can actually decline paying your claims. And we're different. We will reward you. We will never use your data against you because, shit happens. We have to be mindful of that, and we have to understand that you've invested a lot of money into making your home safer and more secure. Why not reward you for that?
And then we flip across to the channel as well, and that one of the difficulties that some people have when selling smart technology is the tangibility. Okay, it's a really nice device. My lights change color or whatever. But is there any financial rewards for that? So as a smart home integrator, being able to say to a customer, hey, look, you're decking out your house with all these great technologies. Oh, and by the way, if you use this insurance company, you'll be rewarded for that as well. So we see it as a play for the consumer and also for the integrator.
The obvious things you think about with smart home products benefiting insurance are security products, doorbells, cameras you talked about. But looking at your app and some of the options to select devices that will help lower your premium, you go through all the sectors of a modern smart home now, and not just security and life safety, but there's also rewards for people that have entertainment systems, or they've got door locks and things like that. So run us through some of the devices that will help you save money on your insurance policy.
Do you want me to take that, Hamish?
Yeah, you go for it.
Just a quick one. So I'm gonna give you, I'm gonna disclose some of the secret sauce that we have based on our experiences from previous ventures. So one of the very important elements of our strategy is the fact that we understand that people who invest in smart technology, regardless of what it is, it might be an Nest thermostat, it might be your Sonos speaker, mean that they care about their home, they're investing in their property. And there is a big self-selection element from the insurer point of view, because you are a better risk. If you invest in your property, by proxy, you care about it more. And insurers do not appreciate it. So this is one element, one form factor. But there are other things that people don't really think of or realize. For example, your smart speaker that has a microphone built in. Alexa is a good example. Amazon Alexa. There is an audio analytics mode that Alexa can be put into, and it's trialed in the US right now, not in the UK just yet, but it'll come soon, where your smart speaker can listen to some suspicious events in the property when you're not there. Your smoke alarm going off, or a broken glass sound. These are all things that can help us detect problems earlier and notify you. So the fact that it's not in the UK just yet doesn't mean it's not going to come within the next few months, and we are ready for it. Your your lighting control system obviously can simulate occupancy. Your Philips Hue, your Lutron, any one of those can be put in a simulated occupancy mode, and therefore it can deter intruders. And what's stopping us from playing out a dog barking sound from your Sonos in the future? Not just yet, but maybe in a few months' time. We are working on integrations. Your Nest thermostat can control the temperature of your home when you are in Austria skiing for 2 weeks, to prevent your home from frozen pipes. So there's a number of devices that we can actually that can actually benefit you and us as the insurer. Obviously, we will not be rewarding you for a smart microwave or a smart kettle or a robot vacuum cleaner, although this might come soon. But it's got a 360 camera, so you can run it throughout the house and see what's happening. But that's just some of the secret sauce.
From the way you phrased the question there, Chris, when it comes to insurance claim payouts, certainly here in the UK, what do you think the greatest peril is? What do you think insurers are having to pay out the most on every day?
I think it would be water damage or fire, maybe. No, accidents or water damage.
Accidents within a home.
Yeah.
Well, accidental damage. Yeah, but that is usually an add-on. But buildings and content. Most people answer break-ins, then fire, and then leaks.
Yeah.
Hamish, what's the right answer? Leaks account for burst plumbing pipes or plumbing leaks accounts for more than fire and theft combined.
31% of your claims are to do with water escape related claims.
Wow. Yeah, so water sensors would be a part of that policy as well. That would help greatly reduce or add some benefit. It would be as y'all are specifying, be a reward back to your investment into smart home.
Absolutely, and right now within the sort of the teaser app or the sign up app that people can download from our website, we kind of categorize leak detection into one block. Do you have something amazing like a sonic device, or do you have something more basic that just if you pop it somewhere and it gets wet, it alerts you? We don't really break it down, but obviously the amount of damage that can be saved with a really smart water stopping device versus just a point sensor is quite significant. So we will have to really drill that down when the policies go live.
Yeah, before we came on air to record this, JJ and I were looking through the app, and we're going to do a bit of an impromptu, but we're going to do a live savings
So let me ask,
later.
if somebody wants to download the app, during the show, where do they look? Where do they search for this app? And I'm assuming this is UK based as well.
Yeah, they just need to go to gethiro.com, hero with an I, gethiro.com, and they can download the app from our website. It has been restricted to the UK for now because we've had too many international signups, and we can't really go to Madagascar, New Zealand, or other really weird places right now. So
those weird places like New Zealand. Gosh.
New Zealand. So there's he's a Kiwi, by the way. I know there is no point in us, letting people sign up from other territories. So yeah, it's been restricted to the UK alone for now. Yeah, just go to our website, hit the download button, or put your number in, depending on whether you are logging in from your laptop.
I also feel like there's a little bit of explanation required here as well. I mean, you met us, and a lot of people have met us as Hiro Labs, like straight out HERO. When it came to us opening up the insurance brand, unfortunately, Hiro Insurance was already trademarked. We could not take it, and so we decided to draw some inspiration from wherever we could grab at it, and Hiro Insurance with an I.
Well, come on! Tell them the truth. That was your idea.
That wasn't my idea.
And pronounce it properly.
Have either of you guys watched the TV series Heroes?
No.
Yes, I've seen some episodes.
And there's a character within it called Hiro, Hiro. And
it's basically a Japanese name, and we really liked it because it is pronounced Hiro. So it's not far off.
And it was available, which is perfect.
That's the key. All right, Gamble, you want to give this thing a run? Let's see what this app does.
Okay, right. So I've gone through some of the steps, which actually read all the preamble to this because there's some funny back and forth where it's questioning insurance. Is it dead? Or, there's a few things to definitely read through before you go ahead.
The insurance isn't dead. It just kind of smells that way.
So it's asking me, let's see how much I could save. Select the devices you have at home and we'll calculate your discount. So I'm going to base it on my office. There's a lot of tech in here. So I do have an alarm system, but it's a Ajax alarm system. So I've got other. I have a Nest video doorbell. I have lots of Nest cameras. But I can see their Ring, I can see Arlo, Hive, all the very popular UK cameras. Leak detection. Now I've got a Fabaro leak detector, so I'm going to press Other. I've got that integrated through Apple HomeKit. I do have 2 smart door locks on my door here, and they're both Yale. I have Nest Protect smoke detectors. I have a lot of Sonos, a lot. And I have Google Assistant speakers as well. I have Lutron and Philips Hue lighting.
Yeah, those kind of multiple choices don't help you anyway, but yeah.
I have Lutron motorized shades. Wow. And I have a Nest smart thermostat, okay?
Drum roll, please.
Check my discount.
Calculating. Wow.
Yo,
Wow.
Nice.
25%.
25 quid. Sorry.
You hit the jackpot right there.
That's amazing.
Does it go higher?
It could, not with the tech though. There are other things that we will be introducing that we can't really discuss right now. But we do believe that we can lower premium for some people, probably by up to 30, maybe 40%.
Wow.
From the kind of high street insurance.
Wow, that's amazing.
If a customer had a policy, could they if they bought more tech, could they review their policy mid-policy, or would it just be done annually?
Well, I'm going to steal your thunder here, Krystian. I find this really exciting. So one of my favorite things about what we're setting up is we're going to move to a monthly insurance premium. So it's not the journey with insurance right now genuinely is broken. Like boring subject, but to move to a subscription service more like Netflix. And if during the month you decide to buy some new amazing smart home devices, we want to reward you the next month. We don't want you hanging around to the renewal cycle. We want to get on it straight away. So I'll steal that one.
Yeah, the Netflix analogy is probably the best. Imagine if Netflix wanted you to sign up to an annual contract now. You wouldn't have it, would you? I mean, you know, we're used to having monthly subscription for everything. Why be stuck with your insurer for the whole year? And so you can leave us anytime you want. There are no cancellation fees. And if you spend more money on your tech, it's going to be reflected, you know, the next month. We'll treat you fairly.
And I guess the app is the portal to keep you engaged with your insurance provider, keep telling it, give it more data about your new devices, checking those prices.
I'm so effing tempted to show them what's in the making. Hamish, can we?
I mean, you know that I'll say yes. I always say yes. That's what my wife loves about me. But yeah,
I'm just so fucking tempted. Okay, I mean, Chris, how much time do we have? Because I'm happy to do something we haven't done before. This is something that's reserved just for investors at this moment in time. But I'm kind of tempted to show it to you.
We're available, so let's get the scoop on this. And
cool. Can I screen share easly?
Let's
just have a look.
Down at the bottom it says share screen.
Should be able to.
Fuck it, guys. I'm gonna do it.
By the way, our marketing manager Adrian is never going to let Krystian join one of these things again ever.
With Peroni as well.
Yeah, just run out of them. Okay,
right.
Now guys, so what you currently have on our website is just it's just a waiting list, kind of early access list app. What I'm gonna show you is what's going to be our minimum lovable product, which is the first version of the app that's gonna go live in August. Okay. Now I'm gonna run you through it very quickly. Don't take any fucking screenshots. Don't distribute it anywhere. Don't show it to anyone. Right. It is mobile first digital journey. So you've got to download the app. Actually, the app that you can download now is going to become this app. So you won't have to download another app. There is already some of this functionality hidden in the app that you use. We just don't expose it to the end users. But let's assume that, you know, it's August or September or whatever, in a few months' time. You download the app, you hit get a quote. We only ask you to do two things for us. One, you have to be at home. The other thing is you have to be connected to your Wi-Fi. Grab yourself your favorite drink. It might be a cup of coffee or a Peroni or whatever it is. Just sit on your sofa and let's get started. We do have to explain the journey just a bit to make sure people are not afraid of us stealing their data or, you know, tapping into their devices, etc. So all we are going to do is scan your Wi-Fi network for devices that you have already put in your place, you've already invested into. So let's get started. All we ask is your name. Very, very quickly, we ask for the address, but because it is running of your app, we can geolocate your location, so we can just pre-populate it with, you know, with the addresses in your area. You choose your home address, click next. We ask you only 6 questions. So you don't have to answer 50 or 100 questions that a traditional insurer asks you. We do it all in the background. So by the time you got to this screen, we already know how many bedrooms you have, how many bathrooms you have, what is your roof made of. We know all of that. We don't have to ask you some stupid questions that, you know, that are publicly available.
Yeah, it's all public. It's all public knowledge, and so it's not.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
You can get it from a lot of databases. We are tapping into 200 different databases, so that you don't have to manually type them in. But we need to ask you some basic questions like, what type of cover you need. Is it buildings? Is it contents? Is it both? When do you want the cover to start? We don't know when your policy runs out, so you need to give it to us. But only 6 questions. You click next, and we start scanning your network for smart devices. So no longer manually typing, choosing as Chris just did. We auto detect them. And once we finish the scan, we show you what we found. So we found a Nest video doorbell, a thermostat, an Alexa speaker, and a Ring camera. Confirm. That's your quote. That's your journey. Not effing 15 minutes of filling out questionnaires. And there's your base cover, which is kind of normal for buildings and contents in London, £40. But because of the 4 devices that you have, you're gonna get £5 discount. And this is all a monthly fee. You can cancel anytime, no cancellation fees, etc. You can add add-ons like legal cover. We will be introducing some extra services that no one has done before, like cybersecurity cover for your devices, and malware and ransomware and all of that. Once you're happy, continue to purchase in-app payments, Apple Pay, Google Pay. No insurers do that right now. It's such a simple thing. Everyone expects that, but no one does it. So pay now, you've paid, this is your policy, okay? Now, an interesting thing that you all hopefully are going to like, it doesn't end here. Now you are a member of a private club. And if you look carefully at the bottom, you've got buy more, save more. Click that button. There's your smart marketplace. You can now start buying products, smart technology, much cheaper than you could buy them online on Amazon or anywhere else. We've partnered up with some big players. There is something cool, exciting happening soon. I'm gonna let Hamish kind of tease you a bit, but this is an example. A Philips Hue Smart Kit that would normally cost you £169 for 104 through our app, a 40% discount just for our members, just for our customers. It is limited, and we'll change that. It'll be carefully curated, and it's going to be relevant to your home. So it depends on what technology you have. We will not be suggesting something that you don't need. It'll be really personalized, like Netflix. When you watch Netflix, it learns your habits. It knows what's happening. It knows what you already have. There is no point in suggesting another Google video doorbell when you've got one already. Yeah, so that's kind of the gist of it. I cannot show you more. There's many more cool features that are going to be coming to the app, but this kind of gives you the gist of the journey.
Like, wow, that is amazing. Oh my gosh, I don't even know where to go from here.
I mean, how often do you interact with your insurer right now?
Very
little. You buy
it's so painful. It is so painful to even want to talk to those guys. It's ridiculous.
You buy the policy, you put it in a drawer, and you hope to never use it, okay? It's just there. And then you probably renew with them or you go elsewhere, unless you have to make a claim, in which case the relationship, the experience, the interaction isn't really positive anyway, because something bad has happened to you. Now, this is the very first insurer that is going to give you some benefits, even if you don't claim. That's the whole point. Why would you want to pay for services that you never use and you never benefit from?
Yeah, I think that's why people are absolutely fleeing from, video content providers right now, is because they're locking you into a 1-year contract. They give you more than nobody even wants. And it sounds like, Hiro Insurance, Hiro Smart Home Insurance is based after, like Hamish was saying, just like Netflix, just like the, Amazon Prime, and it's a month to month, and you get what you want. It's instant satisfaction.
We haven't come up with like a cable cutter's analogy because we've never had this conversation until right now, but it's along those lines, like it's the insurance cutter's product.
Just looking at the products, all the products that were listed in the app, when you selected them, it made a difference to the saving. But I'm assuming that security related and home protection related, are they looked at more favorably for the discount, or could you just,
Yes.
buy lots
I
of
mean,
lighting and?
So it's by peril effectively, and the impact that they can have on that peril. So something that's going to stop escape of water, as we call it here, or plumbing leaks is going to be weighted quite highly. Something that we think will have a relatively minimal impact to the insurance claims will have less of weighting. So it balances itself out. But it will be interesting. Things like the smart speakers, as they get smarter. I was talking to a guy from a manufacturer of such a device a couple of weeks ago, and he was saying that in the US they're about to start trialing the detection of a dog barking and then being able to take action from that happening. And they're getting cleverer. For markets like assisted living, the use for these devices is getting stronger and stronger. And for companies like ours, their power is growing every day. So it'll be interesting to see as they do more and more things, how much of a weighting they get within the system.
Being an integrator, being a home technology professional, I'm really ecstatic about this and kind of jealous, because most time things happen in the US first and then go across to the UK. But now I hope there's an offering like Hiro Smart Home Insurance over here in the States one day. Is this something that the home technology professionals are going to be able to, let's say, add as part of their offerings to their homeowners or to small businesses?
Yeah, I'll grab this. So yeah, so the high level idea is absolutely the way that it needs to work, because it's a regulated industry, is we need to make it kind of an affiliate scheme whereby you've sold a system to a homeowner, and you may send them an email with a link saying, hey, check out this insurance company. It has to be, you can't really make a recommendation with a financial service. But by all means, if that customer goes through the process and purchases insurance from us and is rewarded for doing so, we would like to reward the home technology professional for doing so.
Well, guys, you've really shed light on something that previous to this episode, a lot of people were very disinterested in their home insurance, and you've flipped it on its head, giving it a complete shakedown. And by introducing smart home as an incentive, as a driver for savings, I think you're going to get a tremendous reaction to this. We're delighted that you've come on the show to share it with us, because our audience are your target policy holders for sure. But one thing that we always ask our guests is, what one home tech device could you not live without in your home?
It's an interesting one, but I think lighting control. Lighting control is a must. It's just like, you can, especially if if you do some magic with motion sensors, proximity sensors, not necessarily just motion sensors. So you don't even have to touch the bloody keypad. It's just so you just cannot go back to to normal switches. For me, that's the big one, and that that comes with motorized shades. So as they kind of come down automatically based on your astronomical time clock settings, it's just magical.
Yeah, I'm boring. It's Sonos. I couldn't live without it. Just every day it's Sonos. I'm not sure how long I've had my Sonos system for, but it just works, and it just improves the home experience. So I don't know how people live without having smart audio systems within their properties.
Yeah, we've had the great and the good from the home technology industry on the show, and the recurring theme is definitely their Sonos sound system, but we're now starting to see people mention more their lighting, and that phrase of, once you've gone smart, you never go back to dumb light switches or traditional light switches.
Yeah, I mean, that being said, I don't really want to push hard with our own agenda, but our early users of Sonic, our kind of beta users who've experienced Sonic and detected leaks in their homes, say they couldn't live without it anymore.
Sure.
And they actually optimize the shower time, try to get out of shower faster because they are trying to kind of outcompete themselves based on water consumption. So I think this is going to change. It's going to shift. You know, that there are going to be more and more products of this sort. So yeah, different technology appeals to different people, but it's just happening. It's not going to go back. You know, it's just going to penetrate the market more and more. So yeah, cool tech everywhere.
If I could do an upgrade tomorrow, which is a slightly different take on that, I would be doing motorized shades. I mean, to me, that is just such an impact on your home. Waking up to natural light as opposed to, I mean, smart lighting is getting better and better, but there's something about natural light and having that happen at an automated time of the day rather than pressing any buttons, rather than doing anything. I'm envious of people who have that in their home.
Yeah, I love shading. I love lighting. I love my Sonos system. I love my control system through Logitech. I mean, all these devices that are available, that are very obtainable. They're not high buy-in, similar to what we just saw in the after insurance policy, you know, with the marketing. It's very affordable and obtainable, and security is definitely a part of the IoT environment. Particularly with lighting and shades and, you know, camera systems with the video doorbell. It's just amazing.
Yeah.
I'm blown away, guys. I am blown away by what we just talked about.
JJ, sounds like you're going to get a very good discount too when we come to the US.
Hey, I cannot wait for you guys to get here to the US. And let me ask you also, guys, you know, we've been talking about homes. I'm assuming this is for business as well.
Not now, but we see a lot of opportunities. I mean, anything that gives us, you know, kind of like some indication as to whether you are a better risk or not, it is possible. So there are multiple verticals, whether it's residential, whether it's SMEs, whether, you know, commercial, or whether this is different products. You know, your car, your health, your travel. There's plenty of things that we can do with this technology now. So yeah,
because a lot of our purchase and investments here is in a bundled package. So it's your home, it's your business, it's your vehicle, and, you know, it helps. That's one factor that's driving down our rates, is bundling it all together. And so it's exciting to hear that y'all are looking outside of just the residents and looking for other opportunities to add value as well.
Yeah, watch this space. I mean, we are laser focused right now. We can't let, you know, we cannot afford to be distracted, but there's plenty of vision here. So we'll see where it takes us.
Are there any target dates for this? You know, you're getting these early sign-ups, the interest is high at this stage. Have you got a plan for when this might launch in the UK?
People who are signing up to our early access list right now will be invited to our private alpha and beta tests. And our first test starts in the first week of August. And then we will launch, so that's going to be our private alpha. Then our private beta is scheduled for October, with the public launch in Q4 of this year. Worst case, you know, the January of 2021. It is going to take us a few more months to just make sure, you know, that everything's kind of battle tested, you know, stress tested, bulletproof before we go out public. But yeah, but we are already encouraging people to you know, to contact us to help us with the app, even in its early stages. And we are open to suggestions. We are open to constructive criticism. Yeah, and we just encourage people to sign up to the early access waiting list right now, so that they are one of the first to trial it.
Because the early access, I've signed up myself. There's a forum which is very active, lots of topics, lots of discussions. You know, has that been a success? Just introducing things like that and getting people talking, not just about the insurance, but people love to talk about smart home.
Funny thing you've mentioned, there was quite a lot of traction, but not as much as we wanted. So we had probably about 50 to 100 people, don't remember, within the first couple of weeks, which was underwhelming for us. So we decided to park it for now. So you can't really sign up to the forum that you've just mentioned anymore. We will probably reintroduce it again in August. purely because, because the traction that we are getting through other means, emails, social media is much higher. I don't know, maybe people are not used to forums as such. Maybe they see them kind of as old-fashioned. But just to put it in perspective, as I said, we had about 50 to 100 signups to our community forum, and we had around 4,000 people signing up to the waiting list within the same period of time. So not a huge proportion of them was actively engaged. So we decided to kind of park it for now.
So let everyone know then, where can we get more information? First of all, the website, but also where can we engage with you on social media? Because I don't know who's doing this, the tweets and the Facebook posts and things, but you guys are coming up with some really funny stuff. I've been engaging with it. I've enjoyed that. Where can people find out more about Hiro?
Hamish?
Oh, so I mean, from my point of view, I'm trying to drive everybody to the website and leading up from there. So if you can go to Get Hiro, GETHIRO.com, and we lead you to the appropriate places from there. The main driver is to experience the app, and social media is kind of a follow-on. So my advice: try out the app, and then find us on social.
Guys, it has been amazing having you on the show. You've turned insurance into great entertainment. First of all, you've been great guests on the show, but you've also left us all now reaching for our phones to download that app, start engaging, start to see some of the savings that we can bring to our home insurance. So Hamish and Krystian, you've been awesome guests.
Just one last one, Chris. For those who are in the UK, if you sign up to the app right now and you start referring your friends, you can actually forget the vouchers, you can actually get Hiro credits against your future services and products with us. So we actually have people who now have earned enough to have their insurance for free for a couple of years, because they've referred so many friends that they've got like £700-800 in the account with us right now. So yes, you can get your insurance for free with us if you refer enough good quality friends who will sign up as well.
That's awesome. JJ, I'm going to be sending you a referral link.
I'd be honored to be the first one in the States to sign up for this. It just
the first one, I'm afraid. I've got to disappoint you, man. I mean, it's just like a couple of hundred in the States already. But we've just pulled the American app of the store. So unless you use a UK app store, you won't be able to benefit from it, I'm afraid.
All right. Well, I'll be definitely looking for it, and hopefully one day we'd have Hiro Smart Home Insurance here in the United States. So it's wonderful.
Nothing would make us happier. And would we then have turned insurance up to 11?
To 11. Absolutely. Hey, friends, thank you so much for joining us today and engaging with us. Drop some comments down below. Let us know what you think about this Hiro Smart Home Insurance. I think it's just going to be fuego, fire. Should I be saying fire with insurance? I should. It's going to be amazing.
Yeah.
So, friends, thank you all for joining us. Drop some comments down below. Share, like, subscribe to our channel. Let everybody know about Hiro Smart Home Insurance. I think it's something that you really want to take a close look at, and something that you might want to participate in. Month-to-month insurance? Who does that? Hiro Smart Home Insurance does it. That's who. And friends, until next time, if you don't know, find a home tech pro.